Hey, welcome to the YouTube Scale Model Builders Group Build Update. I'm your host, Dustin from Lamb Chop Builds. Hey, how are you today? I did find some more information on some new group builds, so it's going to be a little more update here. The first group build we have, ending July 1st, is the Psychedelic 60s group build. That is hosted by Dan over 60s Rule channel. We then have the Rock and Roll on Wheels group build. That's hosted by Woody Scale Model Garage. That one will end on July 4th this year. We then have the 40-hour group build coming up. That's hosted by Mutt Modeler. That will run 8 p.m. on July 11th to July 13th, local time. We have the van group build, hosted by Douglas Model Garage Videos. That'll end on August 31st, 2025. We're just going to say the date. And when we go to 26, we'll change that. I think I talked about that last time. We then have the Porsche Group Build, hosted by the guys over at the Scale Model Car Podcast. And that will end on... No. That's hosted by the Lucas C. Porsche channel, or Porsche Facebook page. That ends on September 30th, 2025. We have the Motorcycle Group Build. That's hosted by Jamie G. and Cliff at GI Mechanic. That'll end on October 16th, 2025. We have the Big Rig Group Build being hosted by Jess Model Garage. That'll end on October 31st, 2025. We have the Glory Days Group Build hosted by Big Sky Model Workshop and Dirt Road Cinderella, ending on 11/1/2025 again. We have the Race Car Hauler Group Build, hosted by the Modeling Hermit. That will end on 11/1. And kind of going with that, the 2025 NASCAR Group Build, being hosted by West Georgia Fred at West Georgia Rods and Customs and Jess Model Garage. That will end on 11/2/2025. I'm getting my paint ordered for that one, for the AMC Matador Penske. Another one there's the F1 Group Build 2025, hosted by Tim at Boxstock Garage and Kyle at RKD Scaleworks. That one will wrap up on December 7th. Just did F1. Then I have my Shop Truck Group Build. And that one will end on 12/31. Then the next up, ending, is the Riley Cool Group Build. Ending, that's hosted by the guys over at the Scale Model Car Podcast. That it also ends on 12/31. Then we have the Street Machine Group Build, hosted by Jason over at Blue Ox Model Shop. That also ends on 12/31. Then the next up, we have the Out of This World Group Build, hosted by Crankenstein Creations and Model Car Madness RI, ending 12/31. Then we have the Off-Road Group Build, hosted by Pat at Card Scale Dreams. That'll end on 12/31. There's a theme here with all these group builds ending on 12/31. So we got that one. Then the Pro Street Effin' Everything Group Build, being hosted by Josh at VCG Resins and Chris at Scale Speed Garage. That will end 12/31/2025 as well. If I found a little more information on that in the video talking about it, not necessarily by them, but it was on the AMC live cast. The off-road. Then we have the. Why did I got him in there twice? Street Machine. Yep, I did. Then we have the Second Chance Zombie Group Build being hosted by Left Coast Model Car Builds and KRD. Jason over at KRD Racing Design. That will end on January 1st, 2026. Then we have the Light 'em Up Group Build hosted by Ed from ELH Scale Model Garage. Will end on March 1st, 2026. And then just announced is the USAC 2026 Group Build. That's being hosted by Lucas C. and Mark Batson. And Fred Henry is going to be the picker this year. I'll have the link to that video. And that starts September 15th of 2025. The announcement video will come out September 1st. And looking at the calendar, that will likely end around March 15th of 2026. That's a Sunday, right around that time frame. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, we all know it's going to be a Chevelle. I hope not, but you know, look who we're dealing with. Then we have the Dazed and Confused Group Build, hosted by West Georgia Rods and Customs and King Bob's Model Works, and that will end on May 26th, 2026. I think I got everything. Seems like I went a little quicker this week. Didn't talk as much. So with that, I did, like I said, I found a little more information on the PSFE Group Build and some links to the AMC where they discuss it a little bit. So we'll have that information in here, and I hope you enjoy the show, this week's episode. Enjoy. Happy modeling. We'll see you next time.